Hi, I'm Robert Tolby, and today I'm talking about the TikToker to pop star pipeline, the inevitable path that seemingly every influencer that makes it big on the platform takes to expand their income and achieve stardom. So let's talk about why every single TikToker feels the need to grace our ears with a hit single, shall we? The internet has revolutionized the music industry in that it has enabled artists to release music independently. In the olden days, you had to go to a record label, a company that would hand select which artists got to succeed. Only they had the money and power to make millions of CDs and get songs on the radio. But now, any kid with a MacBook and a MIDI controller can make a hit song and get millions of streams on services like Spotify, all without the industry middleman. But while this shift of power into the hands of the masses has been a godsend to independent musicians trying to make it, it also gave anyone with a pre-existing following and enough money to hire a team of musicians the tools to become a pop star independently. We're just beginning to see a trend of young TikTok influencers amassing a following overnight, then using their platform and income to start a music career. As more and more TikTokers began to transition to a career in music, an established pathway to pop stardom was formed. A pathway which I call the TikToker to pop star pipeline, and it's pretty easy to see it in action. I challenge you to Google your favorite TikToker and see what Google thinks their career is. I guarantee you only a small percent of them will be described by the search engine as an internet celebrity. Instead, you'll find that most of them are described as a singer. But why? I suspect this isn't an accident. In fact, I'm positive that TikTokers and their publicists make a concerted effort to get as much press about them being a singer as they can so that Google's bots are fooled into thinking that this is their primary title. This is the first step in the pipeline, rebranding, when a what's-her-face TikToker becomes a pop sensation. This change of title is crucial in scoring high-profile brand deals. You see, being a TikToker gets you a hummus commercial, while being a pop star lands you an 8-figure contract with Pepsi. The only problem with calling yourself a singer is that you actually have to make music, imagine that, and you have to be good at it. You think that this would pose a problem for a lot of TikTokers because most are just average people with above average looks, and your average person can barely hold a tune. But worry not. With advancements in audio production technology, nearly anyone can sing. That's right, we're going to talk about Autotune, which is a professional audio software plugin that's able to salvage a take from even the most tone-deaf of vocalists. And I shouldn't neglect to mention Autotune's big sister, Melodyne, which is the most powerful pitch correction software on the market, and its capabilities fall just short of demon sorcery. To find out just how much the software can do, I grabbed my microphone and sang a terrible rendition of a generic song that I slapped together just for this video. Let's listen to how bad it sounds.
Sun's up, I'm down, sometimes I'm barely breathing, I look around.
Wow, terrible. But with just a few minutes of pitch correction in Melodyne, we get this.
Sun's up, I'm down, sometimes I'm barely breathing.
It's truly astounding how far technology has come and the kind of results I got, especially considering I'm not a producer. With a professional at the controls, it's easy to see how dramatically a vocal performance can be improved in post-production using not only Melodyne and other powerful software, but also by using sneaky tricks as old as the recording industry itself. A common trick is to hire a professional singer to sing backing vocals that can be expertly blended with the vocals of the not-so-professional singer in question. The best solution to the issue of singing, however, is just writing a song with a very simple melody, or even abandoning melody entirely. The kinds of songwriters that work with these TikTokers are very talented in making an arrangement that doesn't push the limits of their client's ability. After the TikToker leaves the studio, it's up to these talented producers to make something great out of what they were handed, and after countless hours of work, a presentable song is created. So now that the TikToker has a musical masterpiece ready to go, the key for it to be successful is to use their existing platform on TikTok to promote it. Most of these TikTokers make dance-style content, so incorporating their song into their videos is a breeze. All they have to do is make multiple dance videos using the song and put the link to the music video in their bio. Music videos are often done in collaboration with other influencers, so that they too use the song on their page as well, sending more traffic to the video. At this point, I feel it's important to discuss the role that record labels play in all this. TikTokers can go two paths, either sign to a major label or go independent. And because many TikTokers have huge followings, both choices are viable, but they each have their pitfalls. Let's compare two TikTokers who went two different routes, Addison Rae and Bella Porch. Addison Rae chose to go indie, having songwriters and videographers to make her single Obsessed, which upon its release garnered a lot of negative press. The lyrics were described as narcissistic, the choreography of the music video was likened to a Zumba class. It's safe to say that people weren't so obsessed with the song. But that didn't stop Addison Rae from getting 19 million plays on Spotify and 23 million views on YouTube. Despite the song being very lackluster, her aggressive marketing on TikTok, including making 7 videos using the song and keeping the link in her bio to this day, worked. And the record labels must be quaking in their boots, because if that song was only a fraction better than it would have performed well without spending the millions of dollars on marketing that the industry is accustomed to spending on their new artists. The downside of going indie is that most of the best producers are out of your reach. They're all with the labels. So you're going to have to put in some work into finding someone who's very skilled, yet unknown. I feel like if Addison Rae was in the hands of a better producer, she would have had more success. This is why many TikTokers choose to go the traditional route. Bella Porch recently signed with Warner Records, a huge label that works with the likes of Dua Lipa and Dolly Parton. Her single, Build a Bitch, was wildly successful, amassing well over 200 million streams on Spotify, as well as views on YouTube. What could explain such a drastic performance difference when compared to Addison Rae's single? There's no objective answer here, but much of it does come down to the quality of the song. Obsessed is lethargic and monotonous, while Build a Bitch is lively and melodious, a better fit for TikTok, where the song became very popular. It was used in 4.2 million videos, including 22 of Bella's own videos. Her first post announcing the song received 14 million likes, which is astounding when you consider that Addison Rae's initial post using her song Obsessed only received a paltry 4 million. Both of these TikTokers have comparable followings. In fact, Addison has more followers than Bella, but because Addison's song was so underwhelming, it tanked. While money and popularity can take you very far, your ability as an artist, as well as the skill level of your team, can hold you back. Addison has demonstrated that her voice lacks range, and the writers of her song only had so much to work with. Bella, however, has made videos of herself singing in the past unedited. Her voice has much more range, so her songwriters had more freedom to write a more interesting song. Though an established pipeline of sorts exists for TikTokers to break into music, it is clear that not everyone can be a pop star. But that fact hasn't stopped the record labels from trying to convert TikTok into a feeder for the music industry. I've noticed that they have been signing as many TikTokers as they can, and even after multiple flops, they continue to do so. This indicates that they're not losing that much money, which isn't so surprising. Trying to create a career for someone from scratch, even if they're very talented, is a lot more expensive and risky than working with a less talented but well-known TikToker. Investing $1 million into an artist that's guaranteed to get at least 20 million streams, even if the song is awful, is a surefire way to get, at minimum, a small return on investment. Looking forward, I have no doubt in my mind that many of tomorrow's pop celebrities will be former TikTokers. For these individuals, becoming a pop celebrity and making it big will mean longevity in their careers, lifetime royalties for their hit songs, and newfound respect from traditional media organizations that are still wary of internet stardom. But the kinds of people who are getting these opportunities are not getting them based off merit. They're getting them because they're attractive and privileged. Though TikTok is rapidly changing the way the music industry works, I don't believe it's making any changes to the status quo. Instead, it gives the illusion of being a massive industry upset, even though the industry is deeply tied with the app and its creators at this point. It does this while proliferating the narrative that anyone can make it if they're talented and hardworking enough, which is completely untrue. There are people who are infinitely more talented and hardworking than the vast majority of the TikTokers being signed, but they are given a fraction of the opportunities that these creators get. I wonder what the impact of record labels preferring to sign privileged influencers as opposed to up-and-coming artists will be on the quality and variety of music that we listen to. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, I'm Robert Tolpe, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Maybe even check out my Patreon. I know I've been gone for a while, and I'm back, and we'll be posting more soon. Bye-bye!